All right, so first problem, we want to graph equal values. Our value function y equals the absolute value of 2x minus 1. The first thing you want to do is figure out what the vertex of the function is going to be. And I'm going to use my formula. Vertex is equal to the opposite of b over m, and then c. And here are my values of a and c, so I just need to pick them out from here. So in this particular problem, m is going to be 2, b is going to be -1, and c, since there's no value outside the absolute value, in this case, c is 0. There's no number there. So when I go and try to get the vertex, it's the opposite of b over m. So I take the opposite of b, that's 1, over m, 2, comma c, 0. That is my vertex. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to start a coordinate plane. And I'm going to plot that point first and foremost, the point 1, 2, 0. So if this is the point 1, 0, 1, 2, 0 is going to be about right there. And I'm even going to label that 1, 2, comma 0. And now since we know that's our vertex, we know the axis of symmetry is going to pass through that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little dashed line through here, representing our axis of symmetry. And that has the equation x equals 1/2. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to make a table of values, x and y values, for this particular graph. And when you choose your x values, you want to choose wisely. For instance, since the vertex is 1/2, you wouldn't want to go pick values of x that are like 15, 16, and 17. That doesn't make any sense. We want to choose values of x that are near the vertex, right? So wouldn't it make sense to maybe choose 1 or 0 for our value? Because it's right next to the vertex. So that, I'm going to start with 1. I'm going to allow x to be 1. And when I plug 1 into the original function, I get 2 times 1 is 2, minus 1 is 1. The absolute value of 1 is 1. So I'm going to plot the point 1, 1 is right there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wisely use this axis of symmetry, because I know the axis of symmetry, if this point is here, its reflection is going to be on the other side of the axis of symmetry, right here. And that is the point 0, 1. See, I'm kind of doing half of the work now. I don't have to figure out the number for 0, because I know it because of this axis of symmetry. So now I'm going to allow x to be 2. If I plug 2 into the original function, I get 2 times 2 is 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. Absolute value of 3 is 3. So that's the point 2, 3. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to graph its reflection across the axis of symmetry. So if the point 2, 3 is on this graph, so is the point -1, 3. And now once I have my vertex, 2 points to the right, 2 points to the left, I think it's fair game to draw the graph now. And it would look like this. That is the graph of y equals the absolute value of 2x minus 1. And notice, the leading coefficient, the number outside here, even though there's nothing there, it's +1. Anytime that number is positive, you're going to expect a graph that opens upward just like this one does.